Alright YouTube, for this vlog we're doing the mid-May sketchbook tour, so we've made it close to halfway through the month. So let's start with this first drawing here, which is Moon Knight with blood colors, and I drew him in like a mummy style. So next up we have concept art for the symbiote suit from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3, which is concept art that I based it off of, was very cool. And here we have a mix of Clayface and Moon Knight, and maybe a little bit of Clayface trying to make a Moon Knight reference. And I'm excited for the Clayface movie. Looks very scary and very cool. And here we have a mix of Deoxys and another mummy, so I'm kind of liking the mummy theme for a lot of these drawings because, I don't know, mummies are cool. And here we have a mix of an Arctic character and Jawas from Star Wars, so it's Jawas meets the Hoth Arctic planet. And here we have the GOAT himself, one of my new favorite characters, Darth Maul, loving Maul Shadow Lord. Can't wait to watch episode 3 and review it, but until then, here's C-3PO concept art. This one is a little scary, but you know, who says C-3PO droids can't be scary? And here we have a mix of Killer Croc-like character with a Jedi cloak, so maybe he's a Grey Jedi or Grey Sith character. And here we have Espeon fused with Reuniclus, two of the coolest psychic Pokemon there are. And next up we have this character, I forgot his exact name, but he's the dinosaur-like Jedi in episode 2 Attack of the Clones that is very cool and tries to take Count Dooku on head on, but Jango Fett takes him down. And here we have this character, which was another Jawa-like character, but a little bit of an aquatic Jawa. That's kind of why he has a shark fin, but I'll be honest, I think I just messed up the hood, but it's got a lightsaber. And here we have a mix of the Tusken Raider and the Jedi, one of the Tusken Raiders who's a Jedi species, and we have my favorite Pokemon himself, Mr. Lantern. And next up, we have another art book tour, so another book is started, so this is the new sketchbook, so you know, we're gonna look forward to more for this May, but until then, here we have Moon Knight. He kind of looks like a South Park character, but that wasn't the intention for this version of Moon Knight. And we have my second favorite Pokemon, Sceptile, just vibing here, chewing on his twig. And here we have a mix of, well, not really a mix, this was kind of just like a mummy character in a horror movie style vibe. That's a loud engine out there. Here we have Ghostface, classic, excited for Scream 8, Scream 7 was okay, and it's the only other Scream movie I've seen other than the first one, but definitely needs to catch up on them. But here we have Gengar in red style. Next up, we have Moon Knight. This one is Moon Knight using a little bit of fiery light power to use his hand as a lighter. And here we have Robert Pattinson's Batman, and yes, I have seen the Batman Part 2 first image, hoping Mr. Freeze is the villain. Excited for Two-Face arc as well. And here we have the Pokemon Crocodile. You know, I've drawn a lot less Pokemon in this one than I usually do, but that's not the case for this next drawing, which is Lantern again. And we have a lot of other Pokemon. Here we have this, I always forget his name, but he's so cool and such an underrated gem Pokemon. He kind of looks like a Power Ranger mixed with a Ladybug, which is definitely an interesting combination. And same thing for this really cool bug-like Pokemon, or bug-type Pokemon. Again, I forgot his name because I'm not terribly familiar with his generation, but here we're circling back to the mummy theme. We have this Cofagrigus Pokemon, which should have drawn red in it to outline the blood-like outline, although it's probably not blood. But until then, last but not least, we have Starmie meets Espeon, so this drawing I could have drawn a little better, but anyways, mid-May sketchbook tour. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned more soon. Goodbye.